the Ferrari 812 Competizione. I really like this car, but there's one thing that I think is just off, and that's the length of the bonnet compared to the back. And I think actually the windscreen should be kind of here, sort of one brick that way. And so I've done a bit of a comparison against the car image online, and it certainly looks, it's got a very long bonnet, no problem, but it does seem like that's the windscreen is too far back, and only if it's a little bit. But so I'm going to move that, and then looking inside, the cabin is just woeful. The steering wheel is totally off center, and it's too small. So I want to put a bigger steering wheel in, and this all just seems a bit crammed up in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put here, I'm going to extend the back this way, and I'm going to remove this layer from the front to move everything that way. So let's do some deconstruction, and we'll see where we get to. So some pretty serious deconstruction's gone on this one. There's a bunch of parts we're not going to use for the next step, and we've got some extra parts that we're going to need, which I've got it over here as well. And so we can start by building up the car again, and we're going to move the seats effectively forward, and so a lot of the bits that were kind of one row back are now coming this way, so we can put these back in, but we're just going to move them one forward there, and we've got this piece going there. These seats in there. Now we want to fill up this spot, but we're just going to replicate that construction there, and we'll put our plate back on, and we're going to use another 1x6 in here. We can put our plate back in, and so instead of using, we had one of these before, so I don't have them in red, so I'm just going to use black for now. And this is a 1x2 and a 1x2 tile on it, and that's just going to go there, so you can straight away see that's where our extra width is. And we've got this construction which can just back to where they were. We can put our wheel arches back in, and this piece can go back in there, and we're going to reuse that grey piece that we had used before, and effectively we've got that black one going in there. We're going to just put another layer on top of it, give us our height, and we can put our plates back in. And we can put the back on. And we've got our, but effectively that's the same. I've left these stickers on there for now, but we're going to add in the headrests back in. Oh, sorry, we're going to put the seats back in first. and then the headrest above it. And then we're going to fill in this with a small slope and a 1x1. And then I've got a 1x2 tile here, which I've put some stickers on just to, to fit in with the sticker that's already on there. So that's effectively the back end complete. It's not perfect here, but it's a bit of a compromise because this is in black. But now we can start with the front and looking at putting some of the pieces back where they were. So it's effectively I've added in a cheese slope in here just to finish some detailing off, because we're not going to use that piece there to connect. And these can go back where they were. Now we want to fill in that gap, and I've got a plate here and a brick to fill in that gap. We're going to put another plate there, and I've got some 1x1s just to go on that spot. And it doesn't matter what color they are, and then we can put these pieces back in place. Now we want to fill in this gap, and I forgot to put that back. We want to fill in this gap here, and so we can put a tile on it. So on that side it's okay, but on this side we actually want to use this position here to put our steering wheel so it's in line with the seat. And we're going to reuse those little arch pieces or curved pieces on a 1x2. So bring that in there, and then we're going to put in here, just use it doesn't really matter what color it is, it's going to be hidden, and we're going to cover that up with these triangular tiles. In the same way that it was done before. And then over here we have a bit of a compromise, because we want to retain this wing mirror in the right position. So we can't put exactly what was there before, so we're just going to try and get away with putting an angled piece in there, a little curved piece, and that gives us our completed sides, basically the same as it was before, but short by 1. Place. It's a little bit fiddly, as I said, not as robust. This is the Lego version. So that's all the modifications completed. I'm pretty happy with it. I've changed the sticker over here, and I've realigned those a bit. Changed the sticker over here. And I'm pretty happy with it. It's a little bit flimsy, but overall I think it works quite well. The mirrors are properly aligned to the steering wheel, and so we've got more length at the back here and slightly short at the front, but I think it works quite well. I've realigned the sticker because it was on the wrong orientation in the manual, which seems to be a trend these days for Speed Champion sets. And unfortunately I didn't have a black steering wheel, so I've got to put a grey one in there, but I think it works okay for now. It's properly orientated to the seat, and hopefully that is an improvement. So what do you think? Did I do a good job? Is it better than it was? Let me know, and let me know what you think. And hopefully you enjoy these sort of videos, and if you do, please subscribe and give me a like. And until next time, see you soon.